Howdy, it's Jim Murado, and this is late June 2024. We're at Giant City State Park in Illinois, and we are at the Giant City State Park Lodge. And that guy greets you when you open the doors to the Giant City State Park Lodge. And I'll just say right now, this was my buddy and I were traveling through Illinois, and him and his wife had been here years ago. And he told me, man, we need to stop there just to see the lodge, if nothing else. It was a very hot day. It was not a day to go hiking for sure. But we went a little bit out of our way to check this out. My friend has good taste, and I'm glad we did this. This is amazing. Look at the stairs. A very castle-like kind of lodge. When I think of a lodge, when somebody says to me lodge, this is what I want to see. I want to see, kind of a big area with an area to look down. Kind of a big open area like this. This is exactly what I think of when I think of a lodge. It reminds me a little bit, if you've seen some of my other videos, or if you've been to Rapid City, South Dakota, it reminds me a little bit of the main check-in area at the Hotel Alex Johnson, probably South Dakota's most historic hotel, one of my favorite hotels on the planet. But they have kind of an open area like this. But both are unique, and this is more rock and castle-like. Whereas the one that I just mentioned, the Alex Johnson in South Dakota, is more earthy and trees and Native Americans and that kind of thing. But this is something. Just look around. There's a very nice restaurant to your right down there, and they also have a little gift shop that I thought was really cool. But just check this out. Look how cozy that is. I want to come back here and just relax there. In fact, my friend and I are talking about trying to get our wives together and go down here for an extended weekend at some point. This is something really special. And I talked to several staff here at the lodge, and everybody was really nice, as I would expect. But they were eager to start a conversation. Just good people. The guy running the gift shop, I talked to him for quite a bit. He was very accommodating and funny. Young lady that was at the gift shop over at the museum we'll go to here in a moment. She had just been to the Muir National Park, and you could tell she loved her job and she loved the parks. There was a quick look at the restaurant here at the Giant City State Park Lodge. We went in there very quickly. I'm going to have to go back for a meal at some point. But, yeah, everything just looked great. And again, it would be nice to have a little book and just read and relax, and then go back to our room and take a nap here. So that's going to be on my agenda in the near future. And here was a really well done painting I noticed of the stairs here in the lodge, and I thought that was cool. I love their carpet too. Just very earthy. Oh, and their gift shop. I wanted to mention their gift shop. I love books. I love local books. They had them, and they had some weird ones. If you look, you'll see the John Musgraves books. They've got the one on the Crenshaw House. I've got that book. A very interesting book. Musgraves writes kind of true crime and weird stuff in the area. They also had that book on the Big Muddy Monster. I bought that book. That's a great book. It's signed by one of the authors. And I'll talk more about that somewhere in the future, but I just realized that there is a Big Muddy Monster festival in this area, and we missed it by a week or two on our visit. And I'm very bothered by that. But you could see they had some great books. Interesting books, and I like that a lot. In fact, I would go back there just to check out their book selection. We went over a very short drive from the lodge is the State Park Museum, and they had a couple of aquariums, I think, with turtles and snakes. Oh, and they had that shed snake skin. I don't like snakes. But this was a really cool museum, friendly staff. Saw a dad and a daughter in here, and she was learning about ecology and just seemed to be having a great time. Parents, take your kids to places like this more often. Just a well done little museum, and they're doing something really special here. Really, Southern Illinois, man, is one of my favorite areas. I don't know, Cave in Rock, Garden of the Gods. There's so much to see and do through here. I like the little towns too, and there's a lot of interesting history in these little areas. And every time I'm in Southern Illinois, I just almost accidentally find places like this. And I'm very grateful that the state of Illinois put so much into their state parks. And, Kentucky does too. Lots of Tennessee has some great state parks that I love. I could go on and on, but we had a really good time stopping here at the Giant City State Park, and I just wanted to mention them. Have you been here? Do you live in this area? I'd love to hear from some locals or from some other people who frequent this area. Just a great resource for Illinois and for visitors to the area.